I enjoyed your commentary today, Distro. Thanks. Will you have a similar stream layout for the run tomorrow evening with the branding? Yes. And I won't be reading the chat. So keep that in mind. I mean, tomorrow. Now I will read the chat, no problem. The good thing about this game is there are no door codes or anything I have to remember. So that's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that redeem because there's not enough insults. I'll put it back when there's enough. I have to remember timing rules changed, right? Yeah, that means it starts somewhere else now. But let's say I am still rusty in a lot of things, but it doesn't matter. I just try my best to remember as I go. I guess we're good to go. If I struggle with something, I'll practice it until tomorrow. No problem. So let's assume this is the start of the run at the marathon setting. We'll do something like, hey everyone, I'm Distro. I am joined in co-commentary by Director Music, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and then I say like the timing starts as soon as I skip this cutscene. Wait, is my auto splitter working for this game? No, I have to fix it. The auto splitter is not... Ah. I think I got it. Yeah. I will just make sure I start it manually. Yeah. There are no donations for shots fired. So hey, Huffed Seed. Okay, so the timing will start as soon as I skip this cutscene. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Splinter Cell Conviction, which is the 5th game in the Splinter Cell series, and it's quite more action-packed compared to the previous games. But we start with the cutscene, which is unfortunately unskippable, but introduces us to the story. Basically, Sam Fisher believes his daughter to be dead, and he gets a phone call from... Sam. I'm not gonna explain the story, fuck that. Anyway, this is Splinter Cell Conviction, and we start with the story introduction first. Unfortunately, it's unskippable. I will have some conversation casually with director, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
We can go from there. A team of armed
First
men just entered the marketplace looking for
thing I have to do once I gain control is to look up, which is very nice.
I'm not doing a damn
Yes,
thing
but
until
the
you tell me how
Conviction
you found it.
is a rather glitch-heavy speedrun, I can already say so much. Especially compared to Chaos Theory, if you saw that run before this one.
I see it.
Look up. And once I gain full movement control, we actually skip with the... start with the skip right away. I will go out of bounds. Normally you're supposed to go to a market and there's a bunch of flashbacks where Sam interacts with his daughter and it takes minutes.
It's like the old days, huh, Grim?
It's super slow. But we skip all of that, and if you're curious about how we do that, it's going to be very interesting actually.
That's very noble of you. But right now what matters to me is getting you out of there in one piece.
Alright, get movement control now.
Right now or I can't help you, Sam.
So what I do is I go out of bounds by They're just crouching up there. There's just convection things. You will see a lot of weird out-of-bounds stuff happening. And what is happening now is I'm going to line up a very difficult skip, actually. Very precise. Let me see if I can get it. I'm gonna line it up. Just so. So if I did this correctly, I should fall all the way down, and then the coordinates wrap around and I get upward because of that. And my goal is to hit a checkpoint while I'm basically falling like that. I'm not sure if I don't think I hit it actually. I have to try that again. Yeah, okay, I have to go again. But there's a checkpoint here and I try to hit it as I die. And this is also the most precise trick in the game, so if this takes a couple attempts, that's completely normal. Yo, DFC. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully this will work. This looks good. Yeah, we got hit the checkpoint because I saw a small lag spike. And yeah, this skips a bunch of cutscenes.
Yeah, well, who's paying the bills on this one? Tobin.
This is the mark and execute mechanic. I can mark people and then press E and then it automatically executes them like that.
His name is
And
Ramco, so
I have something
street
to
level boss.
mention
He hires
casually.
himself
This
and his
game is
gang out
a
on
bit
regular
more
basis.
mature or violent than the other Splinter Cells. I saw that guy just teleport away, but ignore that. He's just going too fast.
Looking for me, asshole.
Yeah, now we have to interrogate this guy.
No more playing
Basically,
around. Who sent you?
a sequence where I have to move around with the guy and then I can interact with the like background and stuff, but it's fastest if I don't interact with anything around and I just go through the quickest animations. If there's nothing around, just go through one of 3 default animations and their speed varies. If you get the one with the headbutt, that saves a third of a second over the other 2.
Runs drugs, guns, anything people want, he gets it for them.
Not good enough. Why does Coben want me dead?
Yeah, you got slow animation twice, so that's fine.
He drove the car that hit you down.
But then we just go for this interrogation and then
Heard you
that's the end of the
coming, so he
level.
hired me
Once that
to
is
kill
done.
you before you killed him.
You should refund his money. Where do I find him?
That's a fast animation. There you go. There's the headbutt. I saved a third of a second with
In
that.
the city, the old museum on King George
Wow.
Street. It's his place now.
Maybe the next
Bars
level
outside
starts
and on
with
the
a skip and
sides.
I'll talk about it right away.
Don't tell him I told you.
First of all, I skipped
Oh,
the
I'm not
beginning
gonna
cutscene
tell
by
him again.
reverting to the checkpoint at the very start. It's just faster that way.
Don't tell him I told you.
Like there's some kind of fade-in cutscene and I skipped that. But then also I skip thing here. You're supposed to look through the bottom of the door with the like mirror. But if I walk away after activating that movement, it actually skipped that.
So what's on the schedule for tomorrow?
So here there's the guards. So we just take out. And we have to enter dimension.
Oh shit! It's close, guys. He's gotta be.
No, I have to press C apparently. I got the wrong key. Yeah.
You'll die in this museum.
Here I can take the chandelier down, which gets rid of those 3 guards right away. And I changed my pistol here to the 5.7. Because if you remember the mark and execute from before, you see some arrows on the bottom right. It says execute to the right of it, right? I said right too many times, whatever. Anyway, the more arrows you have, the more executes you have. And the 5.7 has 4 executes, so that's the best weapon you can have. And you can actually, you have to recharge those executes by doing some CQC. So you saw me like knock out the guy before, and what that did is it gave me executes, which I will need later. Pick up some grenades here. You saw me start some EMP grenades, it stuns the guards for a few seconds, and then make use of that chaos to just basically ignore these guards and just run through. And over here, We just go through the building. This guard is terrified. We get a checkpoint and just load that up, and it saves time. Because it gets me further into the building, and the enemies are despawned.
That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does.
Boss, what if he comes through the window?
Then you
To
shoot. How
mark
fucking
this
stupid
guy.
question is that?
Wait a second.
Get this straight. Nobody's
There we
going
go.
anywhere until Fisher is dead. Until he shows up. What are you waiting for? Fucking kill him! Hey, shit!
Just tried to mark and execute everyone, but that guy survived, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay.
And
Okay, now we have to interrogate this guy.
saying something
And
about my daughter.
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I
we
was
get
just
to
messing with
7
you,
minutes
man.
of downtime.
I didn't
So
mean
this
it.
is where I would just
I
talk
swear
with
I
director
didn't
about
mean it.
literally
Make it
anything.
up
I
to
don't know,
me.
man.
Tell me why
I have to
you
figure out what to
killed
talk
her.
about here.
I can't tell you. All you can do is kill me.
There's literally 7 minutes of downtime, man.
It was
my
just
throat.
a job. They just gave me a picture and told me to provide a body. That's all it was, a dump job.
They isn't good enough. Who were you working for?
I can't tell you. I'm still working for them. They'll gut me if I tell you.
Could talk about the most efficient ways to watch paint dry. Yeah, good idea.
They're not the ones you should be worried about right now.
You don't get it, Fisher. They're bigger than you. They're bigger than me.
There's literally 7 minutes of downtime. It's gonna be horrible for commentary. Like in GDQ, you can at least get donations read out, but not for shots fired. There are no donations for shots fired.
Drop it, Fisher. Drop it down. You won't get hurt.
Sam, you need to go with them.
The hell I do.
Please. You have to trust
Well, I could
me on this
mention
one.
that this
If you're talking
game, as I
to
said
the
before, is
ice
quite
queen,
glitch heavy.
Fisher, I'd advise you to listen.
And
She knows
you saw
all
one of the
sorts
bigger
things
skips at the
that
first
you understand.
level, but you'll see a lot more of
What
that in
took
the
you
next
so fucking
levels.
long?
And the speedrun rises up towards the end, so keep that in mind.
Man, this is Ghost Hawk 1. We've secured Panther.
It's actually, I think, the only level where we don't go out of bounds, I
All
think.
right, Grim.
Right?
You get this one.
Nope, one of two levels where
it's
we
a
don't go out of
setup.
bounds.
I'll be happy when we drop off Sleeping Beauty. So will Breed.
Yeah, I'll discuss with the director what we're gonna talk about. Like right now, it's not really... Doesn't really make too much sense to plan out the whole commentary. And we could just talk about some random
Colonel
things.
Prentice, Major Robertson. We don't have time to chat. Our timetable says your men need to move.
Everything's operational, Director Reed. We start deployment at 900 hours this morning.
Good, keep things going on your end.
Dude, my
I'm
throat
heading back to third echelon to prep
won't
things
stop.
there.
Oh, our people will be just fine.
Never had any doubts. Now, gentlemen, if you'll excuse us, I need a minute with
So-
Miss Grimstarter here.
I guess this is a
loose
place
end
where I will
of
have to
tying
course.
mention that there will be
Major.
some violence going on towards Grim, but it's like story related. I
Fisher's all
like explain
yours,
that a
Anna.
bit about why we have to do that.
You packaged him for us in
And,
Malta, we get to unwrap him here. Find out what he knows about the EMPs, how he knows it.
I'll
and
just
why
warn
he's been
people that if they
hunting
don't
our
like that
friends
stuff, they
since
should tune
COVID.
back in like
Might take a
5
while.
minutes from now.
He's been trained to resist interrogation.
I'm authorizing you to use whatever persuaders you need, chemical or otherwise. Get the
I'm playing
answer.
Conviction on minimum graphics, by the way, Jacko. It looks much better on high graphics. Just saying.
Just don't be as messy this time.
It actually looks really good.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Anything else?
Just get to it. And call me when you have something. I'll be at HQ.
Oh man. Ignore the glitchy graphics there.
Listen to me. I'm working for President Caldwell as a mole inside third echelon.
Also ignore
Reed's the
the
new director.
boop
He's
jiggle
working hand in
physics.
hand with our
I don't know what
hosts here,
Ubisoft was
a
thinking in
PMC
this
called
game. I'm
Black
not gonna mention it in the
Arrow.
marathon, but it is a
They're
bit
running a
weird.
pipeline for stolen Russian EMP tech through Malta, and Reed's stonewalling any kind of investigation into it.
Reed stonewalling the president.
He's got serious political
Since
coverage
when is
from
Grim a
somewhere,
redhead?
and the
Well,
president
welcome to
isn't getting
Conviction.
anywhere through channels. We know they're in the final stages of prep for something very ugly, but what we don't know is what it is or where it's going down.
Really? Then again.
Again,
you seem
Jacko,
more
on
interested in
high
field
graphics looks way better
Stop
than what
it.
you're seeing right
I need
now.
you to do
It's actually a
this.
massive
The second I
difference.
make
I'm
a
going to
move,
show
my
you
cover
later.
is blown.
After this run,
You're
I
on the
guess.
outside now. You are free to act.
I don't do this sort of thing anymore.
Kind of
Tell
looks
that
like
to the
Emma
man you killed
Stone.
in Malta.
I'm
Now,
bad
if
at
you don't
memorizing
make it look
faces,
like you
but
escaped and
I'll...
attacked me, I'm dead.
Okay.
So make it look good, Sam. Hit me.
If you say
Do
so,
what
I
you
will
have to
believe
do.
you.
Grim, let me remind you, I'm out of the game.
You're not out. All it took was one hint about her.
So this is
Only
where
one hint
we
about Sarah and you dove
have
right
to
back
press
in.
the C button.
What do you know about her?
Some top tier gameplay. I will get the nose gate for the marathon, so
I know
you guys
she's
can't hear my
alive. How's
keyboard.
that for starters?
I think that's probably for the better.
You're lying. She's
In
dead.
my own
Lambert
stream, I don't
told
care
me she
about
was
for a
dead,
marathon
and I
study, we
take
should
his word
probably
over yours.
not have
She's
the
alive,
clickety
Sam,
clacks
and I know
all
where
over the
she
place.
is. I've known all along.
You're lying. Why should I believe you?
Because my people have her. If you help me, you get to see her again. If you don't, it's out of my hands.
Do we keep the split names? I won't have the splits on layouts. I just have a timer on the top
Do
right.
not lie to me about this, or I'll kill you. You understand me? I will kill you.
Sam, I've been lying to you about this for years.
Yeah, this is where we slap a woman, but don't worry, it's for a good reason. It's actually she wants it. It's consensual. She wants it. C for slap.
Okay, that'll do.
If you write
Good
slap
work.
with a C.
Shut up.
Here.
Anyway,
My
the
car's
massive
just outside
downtime is
their
finally
security
over
gate. It's a red
in around 10 seconds from now.
I disabled the
And
GPS
now
locator
we get
chip
to the
so
spicy
third
stuff.
echelon's birds can't find
So
it.
we start with
And take this snake cam. It's linked with this phone. The signal's encrypted.
In case you get lonely.
wow, Dweeby.
So I can set up a call with Sarah.
We start
to prove to
with,
you that she's alive and unharmed. Now we need to get you out of here without them coming after you.
CQCing a
C4 should help
guard.
with that.
Why is this
There's
dialogue
some
so
right
long?
outside.
Jesus,
Get
stop
it and
talking,
call me
Grim.
back.
I don't get the gun.
I thought
Just point it at the
whatever.
right people.
Oh yeah, in 10 seconds is over. There we go.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, this is super long. But yeah, with the CQC to fill up the takedowns. Like the mark and execute thing. Actually, mark these guys so I know that I shoot them down and they die because the arrow disappears when they're dead. And we go to an out of bounds. This is a bit tricky. But it's also a bit funny because you will see some crab legs if you get lucky. Like fishers' legs just derp out. And there you go. So this is a common thing you will see in the speedrun. You try to gain height by like crouching on stuff or a different means to do it. And then you roll through stuff and clip. Now why this works I have no idea, but it works and it's pretty cool. You will see a bit of that. That's like one of the main clipping methods, to just roll through things from a height. The other thing is to clip through things by doing something called a cover clip. And don't worry, we'll see one of those very soon. And then you'll see the second mechanic, like main mechanic, to go out of bounds. Go to the weapon stash here to pick up the 5.7, same reason as before, because it has 4 mark and execute arrows. And I have full grenades now because the weapon box actually gives me ammo. Now I do a specific lineup here. Hopefully this will work because I haven't done that in a while. And I grenade boost myself up onto the tires here. And this is a cover clip. You can just
Bad news.
like
Sarah's phone
turn around
had
during the
to
cover and you can
call
clip
I
through
promised
stuff when
you.
you're high enough.
Stop playing
Again,
games
I don't
and
know why
call
that
me
works, but it
again
works and
unless
it's
you got my
amazing.
daughter on the line.
Also very broken, obviously. This is really bad. Be careful. I'm taking this slow because I don't want to die. So be very careful. Okay, I played very nice and safe, but I had a very unfortunate guard spawn pattern there, so I just didn't want to die. So this is the end of the level. We pretty much skipped all of it by going through that out of bounds we saw before. And the clips were very smooth, very clean. Now we get to the Iraq level, which I think is a lot of people's least favorite level in the whole Splinter Cell series, actually. Because this is kind of a first-person shooter level all of a sudden. Didn't Sarah die in Double Agent? Are you fine with spoilers or no? But yeah, the fun thing about this level is, it is actually faster to sidewalk like this. Like, we call it crab walking. And this is significantly faster than going straight ahead. Don't ask me why, but again, it is like this. It's kind of fun. I don't know why, but let's just have fun with it. And I just tried to sneak past the first set of enemies, but after a certain point, I will have to basically fight some of them because there's too many. But I know exactly when to go around this truck. Now enemies see me, but I will have to hopefully throw a nice grenade to get rid of most of them. Take it over this car. I'm gonna play this safer for marathon settings, because if you revert, you go all the way back to the beginning. I don't want that. Just have to be careful not to die. Okay. So I got a checkpoint here and we're going out of bounds. I do a nade boost again, but I have to aim at a very specific spot and hopefully it works. Yeah, we're out of bounds now. Look at that. So instead of going through all these enemies there, okay, so Sarah, that's actually the plot of Conviction. The thing that happened to Sarah is that it was a different person, basically. It was to keep Sam safe and her daughter safe. Grim, I think Lambert arranged it. Grim and Lambert, I think Lambert arranged it actually, to have her, well, quote unquote, killed, but she wasn't actually killed. But Sarah is told that her dad is dead, and Fisher is dead, that his daughter is dead. And that's basically the story. And then you get, yeah. It's basically, this game is about uncovering the truth of what I just said. So yeah, massive spoilers. So yeah, this is in the out of bounds still. We skipped a bunch of the enemies, but we go inbounds again. And we do that by doing a nade clip. Let's see. This nade will boost me up and destroy this door, so it's 2 in 1. Lambert is dead, canonically, in this game as well. He's dead completely. That's a canon choice. Here's the plot twist of this level. We are actually not Sam Fisher. We are Victor Cost, and we're saving Sam Fisher. And this is like a flashback level in Iraq.
When's backup coming?
Good question. Wofford Base. This is Husky. I got 2 for a ride out of here.
Husky, this is Wofford Base.
And the next section is just a massive clear and the specific sequence where I will kill the enemies.
We gotta move!
Going as fast. I have to relearn this section, I guess. I have no idea what I was doing there.
Sorry, Sam.
By the way, no spoilers about any other video games or movies and stuff, no matter how old they are. It's one of my 3 rules. Not even fake spoilers or anything. Thanks.
Husky, this is Baldwin. You still down there?
Watch your ass, Silly.
Why don't you boys sit your asses down and we'll come get you?
We're not going anywhere.
So, This level is called, I think, Washington Monument. And we're supposed to grab and interrogate 3 guards that are looking for us.
I think I'm insulted.
You
better take him out quiet.
I don't have a weapon or anything I can use. But you see those 3 X marked targets are the ones I have to interrogate.
They spot you or the crowd does, the beat is off.
And their pattern is always the same. The speed of how fast they get there is not the same. But I just wait here, for instance, for the first guard and then grab him when he's close enough. Wait a bit longer for marathon safety. Sometimes the NPCs can see you and then it's mission over.
Wait for him to lead us to Fisher, then let me know and we'll back up down
Why
here
are
so
you
fast it'll
following
make
me?
your head spin. Got it?
I wasn't!
Good.
I wasn't following you! I swear!
Talk to me about Victor Cost.
He's just this guy!
Okay, now I have to wait for this dialogue to be over and I'm gonna grab the second guy.
I don't know anything else!
Hopefully this will work out. Come on, don't be too slow. Yeah. Now, the third guy is in a very unfortunate spot, but after this interrogation, like when I'm done interrogating this guard, I will actually get a checkpoint and I will reload that and the guard's position will be reset and it's actually more in my favor.
Fuck, Fisher. I was supposed to
So I'm just gonna
call
run
you.
around when I see a freeze frame.
Backup's waiting.
I know I got a checkpoint and then I just
Time for a
revert.
change of plans, then.
Alright, just gonna run around a bit. Here it is. Now the third guard is right here.
No, it's not that easy.
And we just wait here to grab him.
I mean, yeah. Helping makes sense, but you gotta draw the line somewhere.
Got a minute to talk.
Oh shit! You're Fisher, are you? Oh shit!
Once again, interrogate. And this is the last guard. After that, we have to go to Victor Cost and he will give us the stuff and talk to us. But you can see this game has a lot of downtime. You might have noticed during the 7 minutes before. But we'll have some more downtime soon where we have to listen to Cost before we can do anything else pretty much.
Taking care of your admirers.
Then we got a window before the handlers figure out they're done and send friends. If we're gonna do the face-to-face thing, we gotta do it
now we have to go
You
into
know the
that
area
booth,
around the monument?
talk to Victor Cost. He's gonna give us like a satchel
There's a standalone booth right in front.
with
Meet me there,
some
I'll
tools
let
in
you
it that will introduce us to some items we will be using during the whole speedrun.
There you are.
I will get to those soon.
Put this on.
You already saw EMP grenades, by the way. They stun
don't have
people
a
for a
lot
few
of time.
seconds.
Those
It's gonna be
spotters
frag
had
grenades
that
later,
background.
self-explanatory,
So
just a
go
normal
over the
grenade that
basics
blows
here,
up
cover the rest
and,
by
well,
phone.
kills people.
Sounds good.
You'll see some
Look
other
at the
stuff
bags to find your favorite
after this
pistol.
dialogue is
I
done.
didn't get you anything.
Shut up, Sam. There's no time.
So after this dialogue, we go for this door and we have to go back to the beginning of the level. There's a car that will pretty much just end the mission when we get there. And
Shielded so you can stash your gear in there, but hit the trigger.
there's a bunch of guards
Fry
between here and there,
everything around you,
and
uses juice.
we just try to
What else
rush
do you
our
have?
way through while making use
There's
of some
a file in the
equipment.
bag, but here's the short version. There's an R&D house called Whitebox.
First, we have to just
DOD
wait a bit here.
contractor that does
I
work
think it's a
on
1 minute
nuclear
dialogue or
technology.
something, I'm not sure.
So,
Maybe longer.
6 months ago, they suddenly contract out all their security to those assholes over at Black Arrow. Now, that's a break.
But yeah, I can actually use that to talk about the EMPs I'm gonna get. Portable EMPs. When I activate them,
Might be a connection.
every enemy surrounding is also stunned for a few seconds, and I will use that quite a lot now. I think I have 3. I will time in a way that it's like most likely for me to survive the whole next sequence.
We'll talk more about Whitebox before you go in.
Will do. Stay safe, Vic.
By order of the Department of Public Works, this fair and the museum are now closed.
Dialogue is
We've
over.
detected a gas leak on
It's
site.
open. And
Everybody is to leave the fairground in an
so you see on the bottom right,
orderly
portable EMP is what I have selected.
fashion.
And
There's a gas leak on the site.
I activate the first one here. You can see these enemies are stunned because of it. And I keep the ones for later, just in a way to maximize my chances of survival. Alright, scary. Another EMP here. There's a bunch of guards. And I activate another EMP right here. And there's a bunch of guards here, but I shoot the remote mine. I can just throw those and then make them explode later. So that's another nice equipment that I'll be using later on. Now this is a interactive cutscene, I guess. I just hold W and walk forward. Very nice, top tier gameplay. And once I hit a certain like trigger, the mission completely ends.
No, you didn't.
Now, this level coming up is White Box. It's a super long level casually. Again, we do a cutscene skip at the beginning. But it's a super long level casually.
So Vic, how
The
do I
speed
get in
run
this box?
may or may not be quite a bit shorter, but actually I can already say that there's like a skip that skips pretty much the whole level. We have to go into the building first, and then we get to the fun part. But in the casual playthrough, you have to go through like the building, fight a bunch of enemies, find out a bunch of stuff, and then there's even like a massive clear you have to do with enemies rushing into your office while you're scanning something, I believe. And then there's even more, it's a lot going on casually, and we just skip all of that. And fun fact, the most recent skip of the game is actually in this level. We do a skip that we already did before, but we have a 5-second faster version of it. So this is the first time this will be done in the full game run. Alright, once I get past this pipe, that's when it gets interesting. So I nade boost my way up here. And I hope I get this now, it's a bit finicky. This is a new route, hopefully I can get it. Yeah, this is a new strat. But it allows me to go out of bounds. And roll through here. And then hit the checkpoint trigger at the end of the mission. Or towards the end of the mission, I just got it. And we're at the end segment, and there's a bunch of enemies here. There's going to be a long cutscene once we activate the switch, but I'm actually doing a big skip. I want to be shot at while I hit the switch. And if that works... Oh, he got me, yeah. If that works, I get a checkpoint, and I can skip the whole cutscene by just reverting. So that's a cool skip you can do. Skip a bunch of enemies, and we skip the cutscene that's actually quite long. I just throw some remote mines to get rid of the enemies here. Some EMP grenades, get rid of these guys. And that's already the end of White Box once I get to that car back there.
How did Sam get on site at the Lincoln Memorial?
So this is Lincoln Memorial.
I'm inside. What now?
There used to be a skip where we had to revert the checkpoint until we skip a surveillance section. And it was completely random. Like you had to revert a bunch of times until you got it. You could get it first try or like 50th try. It was just up to the RNG gods. It was really weird and random. It only worked on the Steam version as well. I don't know why. At least I've been told it is that way. But
This morning's camera equipment is still
is that the biggest skip in the series? Actually, I don't know, but I don't think so. Anyway, now
Just like that.
we skipped the skip by doing a faster skip because the previous skip only skipped the surveillance section. We had to interrogate a guy in that building, but now we skip both the interrogation, or no, surveillance, not interrogation, and the interrogation. And this is a really finicky trick. I don't have a weapon right now, by the way. This is a really, really difficult trick, so I'm gonna have to focus. First try. Okay, wow. This is way harder than it looks, but I just clipped through that fence there, and I skipped a lot of the level. And normally you have like a chasing sequence here. Like after interrogation, there's like an NPC that kills the guy you interrogate. And you basically hunt him down, and you go for a funny animation, but it is slightly faster to well, have this animation instead. Because you can actually, I got a checkpoint before, you can revert that and you'll have the whole sequence of chasing with the funny animation, like running animation. But yeah, I just don't do that because this is minimally faster. But yeah, my point is, this looks a bit different compared to the casual playthrough. And now, this is the guy we will be chasing. He gets loaded in here with the trigger. So now we're chasing him, but still with the normal running animation, not with the funny one. Yeah, we just chase him, gets like teleported, like it's gameplay trickery. But I know the fastest path to continue, basically.
He's outside and on the move again, Sam.
Officer in trouble!
Alright, now we have guards, because the referees are working normally. We still keep chasing this guy until we get to a section where there will be an explosion, and I'll get the checkpoint, and I'll just revert right away to skip a cutscene, basically.
Any idea why?
I'll tap into their Como to find out.
Yeah, for now we just keep chasing this guy.
Everybody out! Now!
I'm seeing him exit the cafe. He's headed for the parkway, Sam.
Alright, should get the checkpoint now. So now we get to a clear at the end of this level. And I just kill the enemies in the same order. Headshot the first guy and then knock out this guy so I get mark and execute.
Sam, a second wave of operatives is on its way.
Another, like, I think leave 3 guards and I'll just try to take them as quickly as possible. They have invincibility frames, by the way, just as fun information. So I have to wait a bit before I can shoot them. There we go. I waited for them to to be shootable, to be damageable, and during that I marked 2 of the guys, and then I headshot the first guy as soon as he was solid, like as in collision wise. I could shoot him, and I just executed the other 2. Now this is 3rd echelon. I actually don't remember my strat here. I should have looked at that. I forgot about this. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. I should have looked at the strat here. I have to remember to practice this. I'll just do the old strat, that's fine. There's a faster strat, I don't remember how it works. But for the marathon you can just knock them out like this. And you have to get at least 1 guard knocked out and then touch his body because he drops a key card that you need for an elevator later on.
Near the server room. Get to him before security does, or he won't be able to help you.
And we have to place 2 C4 charges. That was the first one. And then go to a second one up there. And after placing the second one, I will revert to reset the guard positions. And that makes it way easier to get into the elevator without being spotted.
I'm gonna take a look around. Copy, standing by.
I will get the checkpoint. There it is. Yeah. Again, that reverts reset the positions of the guards. I can just go to the elevator without being spotted. And after this cutscene, we get to, I would say, the most glitch-heavy part of the whole speedrun. We would just have skip after skip after skip after skip.
One thing, 3rd echelon, it always
but first, we have to go through... well, I can't skip this cutscene by reverting the checkpoint. We have to watch this cutscene here, but after that, things get very, very spicy. And one thing I would like to mention is I won't get a checkpoint for a few minutes, so if I miss any of the skips, that's a big time loss. So this is very scary, especially for a marathon, but I try my best to, you know, not mess up.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid the office is closed for the evening.
I'm here to see Tom.
But yeah, now we have this
Mr. Reed is currently unavailable.
cutscene
If you'd like to make an appointment, Mr.
where Sam Fisher has to prove that he's a badass.
I used to work here.
Security alert. Main power is offline.
And this is where the fun begins.
Emergency power will be online in 5.
First I have to rush through the next section by throwing this guard.
2, 1, 0. Security doors are closed.
Okay. So I will get the checkpoint here in the bottom of the stairs. I don't technically need it, but there's hard tricks coming up. I need the checkpoint. There is a clip you can. Ooh, I got. Okay, I actually got it, but then I messed up. There's a difficult clip coming up that I just did, but then failed. Where I get on the railing. It's quite finicky. Does that work? Yep. I'm the railing now. Ignore the crab legs. It's just conviction, me conviction. Now we clip through this glass. We get a checkpoint. I revert, and that's the last checkpoint I get for a while. I have to go through a laser grid here, but I know the timing and stuff. This is always the same in every run. And I just time it in a way that I don't get hit by the lasers, basically. If I get hit, a turret will shoot me down, I will die. And you already saw like a massive skip. But this will just continue. We'll skip after skip after skip, as I said before. And I'm not making that up, so yeah. The next skip, we skip the Cobain interrogation.
No, that's not enough. No, not good enough.
With the cover clip, and then we got a bounce like this. This is very visually impressive, but also very tricky. And again, I don't have a checkpoint. If I mess up anything, it's a massive time loss, and I really don't want that to happen. It's a bit scary. Cover clip inbounds. There we go. And there will be one more cover clip, but first a nade boost onto the couch. Come on, work. There we go. I just skipped pretty much the whole level with all those skips. Just go to the end. It was actually the most story intense part of the whole game, and we just skipped all of it. But there's more skips, don't worry, the next level is just as broken.
So now Sam knew
We're not done yet. So over here you're supposed to do an interrogation and do like a long section through a building and stuff, but we skip all of that by just running past all these guys. And then going out of bounds here by doing a roll of camera. A bit tricky. They get it? Yeah. And once again, I don't have a checkpoint, so I better not mess this up. This is actually very precise out of bounds. I have to focus. Okay, step 1 is good. And to go inbounds, I have to land in a very specific spot. Please work. And then shoot as I cover. There we go. We just skipped pretty much the whole first section of the level.
Right about
okay, so now we get to the second part, and the game is still broken, don't worry. If you are like, wow, this is cool, I want to see more skips, we have more skips coming up. We are not done yet. But first is like a section with a bunch of enemies, and we start by doing a footstep to get this guard to come close to the railing. And then we just get him down like that. Now we have portable EMPs, which refilled during the cutscene you saw just now. But yeah, we just activate it a few times to like stun every single enemy, get past the turret. And now we skip a massive clear, like this is a huge section of just killing enemies and stuff. And this is very tricky.
There are 2
so let me focus.
Powering the EMP. I need to take both out simultaneously.
But yeah, I will nade boost my way up multiple times. First try, amazing.
Roger that.
And we just pretty much skipped the whole level, or the whole segment. We just go to the end now. We just skip all the fighting. This is a big, big skip. And because we skip a bunch of loading triggers, things get a bit weird. Because now you will see some kind of in-game cutscene with the helicopter, but the helicopter is loaded. So you just see a floating minigun. It's kind of funny. But if you pay attention now, the helicopter is just not loaded incorrectly. Yeah, that's the end of the level. We just have a long cutscene now.
Vic, you got it? Loud and clear.
Yeah, invisible helicopter.
I'll start the timer.
Vic! Vic! Get us out of here!
He's firing.
You guys enjoying the run?
Find
Having fun?
yourself some cover. This is gonna get messy.
Yeah, we have this cutscene where Fisher meets his daughter. Kind of like the graphics effect where everything is like grayed out, but the colors on Sarah's hoodie like pop out. It's kind of cool. I think that's a cool way to highlight
I thought you were dead. They
her
told me you were dead.
doing the cutscene for like emotional effect.
But if
It's
I
kind of
hear
cool.
that Black
I like
Arrow
it.
radio chatter right, we are out of time. I'll let you sit next to her, but we gotta go. No! Everybody strapped in? Next stop, 1600 Pencil.
All right, this is the second last level, and we start by playing bowling. Strike, there we go. And then we just run and gun for the most part. This one is after Double Agent, right? Correct. That's the one after Double Agent. No, this is a place where I can't sprint anymore. And there's a lot of chaos going on. If you're wondering what happened, it's easy. If you look there, it says speed limit 25. And someone went above the speed limit, and this is the result. This is why you should never speed.
Heading into the city. Guys in black body armor were getting out and setting up checkpoints.
Not working. We need to keep it. I'm sure as soon as we get the phones working again, we'll call your parents and make sure they're all right.
Yeah, never speed.
We don't even know what's happening here.
Yep, someone just went over 25 again. This is what happens. Always be careful when you're driving.
My wife is in that car. I've got to get her out. There's nothing you
Okay, now we can run and gun again. This is a bit scary. He's no Shishirino.
They wouldn't let us through.
Yeah, I just type some grenades and hopefully I can just run past all these enemies. Let's see.
Holy shit.
I should be fine. Alright, so the second part is a lot of run and gunning again. Well, normally. But we have a skip.
It was a bad day.
And I'll attempt it once because it's inconsistent, but one try is good enough. It's also a very new skip. Well, relatively new at least. I tried to nade boost myself up here. And I go out of bounds like this. This is not the inconsistent part. The getting inbounds again is inconsistent. And hopefully it will work fine. Yeah, this game is not very stealthy at all. Anyway, we just skipped all the fighting. And look at the beautiful texture here. Look at that. Amazing. We skipped all the fighting, but we have to go inbounds again. And then if we get it, I get to the next level. But this is the inconsistent part. Let's see if I can get it. That doesn't look good. I have 3 more tries. Come on. Damn it. Well, purse. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get it. So actually, wait. I think I can go from back there, right, as a backup. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can. Let's find out. Can I? Doesn't look good, mate. Does not look good. Yeah, no, I just have to play for the whole section normally. What a shame. Well, I tried. I just spam mines and then run through. Hopefully it should be fine. Oh my god, scary.
Coming through the front door.
Negative.
Okay.
Got it. On my way.
But yeah, we would have skipped all of that. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Stay out of the green room. There's a guy in the door. Move it. To the green.
So this is the last level. This is the White House.
Going?
The beginning has a lot of run and gunning, but the ending gets very funny again. So stay tuned for that.
Sam, we have an opportunity here. Reed stashed
I
Vice
went there to get
President
an extra
Sam
mine.
with personal bodyguards. He's waiting to be introduced as the next president.
It's on my route to the West Wing.
Pay him a visit. Then meet me in the press room. We'll figure out how to tackle Reed.
And we stun everyone for a few seconds. Enough time for me to get past all these enemies. You have to interrogate the vice president here.
You don't get it, do you? You can't touch me. I got protection. I'm Teflon, so whatever you
Let's just pretend this is Agent 47 from Hitman.
has been, Mr. Rogue Agent, Mr. Washed-up spy. Well, you can forget about it right now, because I'm bulletproof. Goddamn bulletproof, you hear?
Oh, really?
Pew pew.
Oh, you shot me! Oh!
You know, you need to work on that whole bulletproof.
There's a bunch of enemies now behind this door, and I'll just try to YOLO run my way through, basically. Oh, people shooting me. Okay. We get to the last segment of the game. You have to run for this kitchen here. It's a bit... Oh, that is not what I wanted. It's actually problematic on a retry here. That is not what I wanted to do. There's a turret here. I just take cover, run past it. This is towards the end of the speedrun.
Get closer. Reed's knocking.
Alright, so I said the end would be funny again. This is pretty much the very end of the speedrun. And you will see why very soon. So what is going to happen now is I'm going to manipulate this table in a way that I can cover clip of it, and it looks really silly. There we go. Then we go to the middle of this hallway and we get a checkpoint, revert it, and we're at the end of the game. We have this 3-minute cutscene type of thing going on.
Wondering when you were going to get here.
And all I have to do is mark all the enemies and then press C sometime later in the dialogue.
Well, he put up a little.
Yeah, you can see me mark all these guys.
And now he's here, the famous Sam Fisher, just in time to be useful. So how does it feel, Sam? knowing you're gonna go down in history as the man who assassinated President Caldwell.
Fuck you, Reed.
Of course, we'll be just a little too late to rescue her.
I mean, sure, you can play
And
the
you'll be
game
shot
stealthily
multiple
as well,
times trying to
but it's a
escape.
very
It's
action-packed
classic,
game if you
but
play
it's
it the normal way, I would say.
You don't
I
honestly
don't.
believe that this is going to work.
I don't like
The surveillance
Conviction
cameras
in
footage
terms
is
of like
gonna
Splinter
show.
Cell
Your
casually,
cameras,
but it's
we
fun.
own them. Your security measures,
Gameplay-wise,
we make
and
sure
Speedrun's
they're
actually amazing, I
falsified.
think.
We're third
But
echelon,
yeah,
Madam President.
for a
We own
stealth
every
game,
bit of
it's not really
information that
stealthy
goes
at
through
all.
this town. And if I want to, I can make it look like you were assassinated by 2 circus clowns and a golden retriever. So shut up, and you might live a few seconds longer.
That's not third echelon.
It's not Lambert's third echelon. Last time I checked, he was dead. And guess what? Third echelon nearly died with him. You see, the president decided
After this, it's
the
only
agency wasn't
Blacklist, and
justifying
Blacklist was
its
released
funding
11 years
anymore.
ago.
She was gonna shut us down, leave America vulnerable to the...
Madam President, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Son of a...
That was a close
You've got
call.
maybe 2 minutes before the army takes back the White House. Make them useful. How did Megiddo get to you?
You don't want to know about Megiddo, you want to know about your daughter.
You can either shoot or slap him. I'll shoot him to let out my frustration.
Get it, do you? Sarah didn't matter. Threatening her was just a way to get to you. And leveraging you was a way to get to third echelon. And third echelon, that was a way to get what they
And then at the
wanted
very end, you can either spare him or shoot him.
You're the
But
one
shooting him
Lambert
is way
was worried
faster because the
about.
game will fade to black way faster.
Very good, Sam. You finally
Although in the
see.
speedrun, it doesn't matter because the timing ends on the last input.
You cost me 3 years of my life. 3 years when I thought my daughter was dead.
So we have this small
Move! Drop your weapon on the floor now!
cutscene part here.
Captain, thank you for rescuing
The
me.
president gets escorted out, and then
Now,
we
I
can
don't
either
see
shoot
anyone else
or
here but
spare,
us, and
and
I'm
I'll
sure
just
you
shoot.
don't either.
And
Come
when
in.
I shoot,
Let's get you out of
that's the end
Thank you.
of the speedrun.
Oval Office is secure. We have the president. POTUS is safe and secure.
There we go. That was Conviction. Hope you had fun. It's 5 minutes below estimate.
I've talked to Sam once since he left. He told me that he and Sarah were going to take some time to catch up. He talked about learning who was really important to you. Why you always
Fun
had
fact,
to come back for him.
this run
He talked about family.
was a second place time on the leaderboards just now.
And
But
you
the
know
world
what
record
last
is
thing he said to me was
4.5
just
minutes
before he hung
faster.
up. Vicky said, "Thanks for everything. I love you like a brother."
Yes, Dweeby.
Brother. That's family, right? Yeah. I thought so.
I have to say, the skips went really well. I didn't think it would be this good. The clears, I don't remember the strats in, where was it? Downtown District, I forgot the strats, but I improvised kinda. And White House, I forgot the strats. It worked fine. Also, the ending clear of Iraq, I forgot how it works. I have to look that up as well. What I really need to practice? The end of Corbin's mansion. The end of Iraq. Well, I guess the third echelon HQ beginning, I said I do a different strat, but I think in the marathon I'll do the same one I just did now. It is like, I think 11 seconds slower or something, but it's way more consistent. I'm gonna do this chat. instead of the other one. I don't remember how the other one works. I would have to relearn it, and it's a bit tricky. And then Downtown District, I have to relearn the White House. So I don't even remember what to use where in terms of like grenades and stuff. Yeah, I hope it was fun. I guess that's it for Conviction. And I guess that's it for the stream as well. I don't have much more to do. I mean, the estimate is 1 hour, and I was, I think, 5.5 minutes below that or something. Not sure. I'm not gonna sleep now, but I don't want to stream either. I don't want to switch to Chaos Theory because yeah, I prefer to just go lie down a bit. I'm gonna play some Ace Attorney off stream or something, and then I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing the Chaos Theory No Reset Marathon Setting run, and then also Conviction with director music on co-commentary. It's because the Shots Fired Marathon thing was cancelled, but they propose like an offline thing where runners pre-record their runs and then just upload them on YouTube and send them over to Shots Fired, and then it gets like pulled from there and streamed from there, basically. So that's what's happening. I'll look for raid targets. There is... I think I'm gonna raid Kronos. He's doing Halo 3 Legendary Speedruns for 117. Yeah, we'll raid Kronos. Oh yeah, regarding GDQ submissions... Wait, when are they closing? Submissions are still open for 5 days. And I think I've decided I will submit. So if I get accepted, I am going to the US again. And I will submit Splinter Cell 1, Pandora tomorrow. Maybe Double Agent, but I don't think so. I will submit Conviction, and I will submit Blacklist. Although I kind of hope they don't take Blacklist. I will not submit Chaos Theory because they already took it for the last event. Maybe I should submit Double Agent, I don't know. But the problem with Double Agent is I would have to do a new run because there is like no run with current strats. That's the issue. Because the last, like the World Record doesn't have Shanghai skip or the Hamza skip in Kinshasa. But I think I will just skip Double Agent, honestly. We'll see. Anyway, we're raiding Kronos. Thanks for watching.